Love is in the morning sun which nourishes the earth. Love is in a forgotten memory, rekindled by the starlights in your eyes. Love is in that blade of grass and in the radiance of the dawn's dew, which quenches the fields. Love is in your embrace, a divine field of energy. Retrace, and love is in your kiss when your lips I taste. Love is in the thunder, and love is in the bomb, and love is in the lightning strike, and in the most brutal of fights. Love is in your table, your chair, and love is in the clothes you wear. Love is in your pen and paper, and love is also to be found in that baby's diaper. Love is in your perceived enemy and in your friends and neighbor. Love is in that careless whisper and in the ones you most care for. Love is in every thought you make, and love is in every breath you breathe, and love is in every mistake you fake, and love is every sight you perceive. Love is in all you try to deceive. The power of love is in the rainbow, and love is in the moon, and love is in the ocean, and love is in that distant star at night. Love is in all that is. All that is in love. Love is deeply embedded in your heart, and you could never, ever hope to be apart from the power of love. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, family, greetings, greetings, and welcome. Welcome to another one of my stories. And as you know by now, stories are fiction, and fiction is a pile of lies. So don't you go believing a word I shall say to you. Don't believe a word of it. All right, so, that poem was taken from my book, Black Inspirations. When was this written? I think it was written 1999, came out 2000, something like that. This is my mugshot of younger spicy fingers back in the day, rebel youth just coming out with his locks and such. Maybe you're reading what's on the back of the book there. Okay, so, we're talking about love, right? And basically at this time you find that a lot of craziness is, going down across the world, right? And if you reflect back to one of my poems that I did on my YouTube channel, which is called Black to the Light, I spoke about how we as a people are doing a 180-degree turn and turning back or forward to the Creator, back to where we originally came from, and turning back also in a metaphorical type of speaking to say, well, we need to, as individuals, go, instead of going forward with the same kind of crazy Babylonian energy that we've been programmed into expressing, that we are doing a 180, and we turning back to face Creator, to face love, to be everything, be all that we were meant to be, right? And that we are, rather. Okay? So we've got a few choices right here and now with all this craziness going on. Because in turning around, as I said in that video before, we get to experience and to see some of the craziness that we actually created or that was created on our behalf and that we didn't do anything to say, yo, stop that, man, we don't need that, we don't need that, all this crazy war, all this crazy war machinery and stuff that's going on at the moment. Yeah, we did not stand up and say, yeah, man, spend some money on the people and leave out all this war machine. And we did not go on the streets and say, yeah, stop it, stop it. So now it's, in my opinion, a bit too late to be going out on the streets. Because if you go out on the streets to protest your shite now, what you're going to face is all these weaponry that we allowed Babylon to collect on our behalf. So now we go out there and he'll use that shit on us. Yeah? So, and yet I'm not even sure that there was actually a time when it benefited us in any positive way to say, yeah, we went out on the streets, we protested, and Babylon changed his mind about something and gave us what we wanted and what we required and what we demanded. So what is the solution? Well, as far as I see it, the solution was always love. Yeah. And as the poet says, love is in everything, really, even in the bomb and in the baby's diaper and all that kind of stuff. Love is in your greatest enemy. So why are we fighting, right? Maybe we need to use love. How do we use love? Guess what now? Say, imagine if 100 people go out the road and protest. What would happen if those 100 people were to sit down, close their eyes, shallow, deep breaths, and visualize, imagine that pure, beautiful white light was flowing down into the hearts of the people, your enemy, the people that you disagree with, the people who would come and fight you down. What would happen if all 100 of us, if 1,000 of us were to sit down, the 100,000 of us, couple million of us were to sit down and project white light and at our enemies, the people we disagree with? What would happen if we imagine beautiful purple light surrounding us, surrounding our children, surrounding our house, surrounding our property, etc., etc.? What would happen if we visualize, imagine, communicated with angels, and ask them to get involved in all this on our behalf? What would happen if we commanded the angels of peace to get involved in a situation? Yeah, when the war situation come, what would happen if we commanded the Archangel Michael and his crew to go and deal with all those warriors? What would happen then? What would happen then? Once upon a time when I was in the UK there, I was at the park in Aston Hall, right, Birmingham. And I'm way up in the park and a dog came from beyond the fences way down there. And he started barking, and he's coming for me with a mission. And he's barking and he's coming at me. And when he reached about a yard from me, in my mind, I said, Archangel Gabriel. And this dog did a screech and a turn and a zoom back. the direction it came from. I could give you countless, well, maybe not countless, maybe countless actually, um, examples of how I've used the power of the angels, and I've used the power of light in order to pacify a situation, including to pacify myself and to protect myself. Yeah. So you choose. You can choose war and see what you get out of that, or you can choose love, right? And people coming at you with war, you can choose to send some spirit light at them, or you can choose to fight them physically. Personally, I choose love, baby. I choose love. Yeah. Anyway, peace and love to you all. Yours truly, Starfire. Remember, don't believe a Deegan word I tell you. It's all a pile of lies, because it's what? It's my story. And stories are lies. Fiction, right? Take it easy, folks. Remember, you can always subscribe. You can always tell your friends that there's a crazy man down Jamaica, Spicy Fingers, used to be a poet, spent 20 years being a poet in the UK and traveling around the world doing his poetry and playing his drums and all that kind of stuff. Went into hundreds and hundreds of schools and spoken to X amount of children, performed in universities all over the place. I've been all over the place, but look at this. This is called a frog banana. All right? So peace and love from yours truly, Starfire.